How's it going, everybody? Kind of annoyed right now with something that keeps happening. I'm so sick and tired of doctors in any field and health professionals telling people if you squat, if you lift, if you deadlift, if you weightlift, if you bench, if whatever XYZ activity you do that promotes physical health and activity, if you keep doing that, that you're going to end up crippled with herniated discs, not being able to do things with your grandkids, whatever. That's absolute bullshit. Yes, are there scenarios where you need to stop doing stuff? Absolutely. But the caveat to that is not stop completely, it's regress back to what you can do, maintain a baseline level of physical activity, of conditioning and whatnot, find out where the weak links are that may have led to the initial injury, build up as much as you can, and then go from the regress state you're currently in back into a regular state, and then hopefully progress past that. If anybody on the planet shouldn't be doing things, it's me. Okay, I had back surgery when I was 21 after a boating accident. I threw shot put for 17 years and I've been weightlifting for 22 years. I've had L2, 3, 4, 5 herniations from throwing hammer in college, and one powerlifting accident that wasn't technical. The bar unloaded on me while I was deadlifting. The clip broke and that was just some bad luck. And then last year, I got hit by a car and broke my back. Guess what? I scaled back to what I needed to do. I progressed forward. I ended up cleaning 400 pounds 10 months after back surgery. Oh, had something happen again, things flared up. I had a quad injury playing hockey, had to regress back down. Guess what I'm doing now? I'm scaling forward. At no point in time did I completely stop. At no point in time did I give up on having the ability to maintain some sort of strength in the body. Now, why is that important? If you don't have strength in the structure, the muscle that protects the body, it makes it hard to resist forces applied to you. So if you have to catch something, if you slip and fall, if someone pushes you, if you get hit, whatever it may be, deadlifting for example, if there's shear force, if you don't have the muscle to protect your body and dissipate that force and create tension to resist that force, then what happens is that force and that shearing goes into the vertebra, goes into the discs, and that's when you have flexion injuries and whatnot and disc herniations. That isn't because you were lifting that you got hurt. It was because you're probably lifting improperly. You're probably doing way too much overload. Your principles of training were off, right? Strength training protects the body. When people who don't squat, don't deadlift, don't bench, probably haven't lifted honestly since college or high school, and that's 10, 15 years ago, tell you to stop, do not go to that clinician. I don't care if people come at me and I catch heat for this. If you're an athlete, go to someone who's an athlete. Go to someone who understands you. Go to someone who's been injured and has come back from that. Because they will help you and they'll have insight into that. Read Dr. McGill's books, The Gift of Injury. Brian Carroll broke his back, split his sacrum in half, rehabbed from that completely without surgery. He just squatted 1,300 pounds in wraps in a suit. So if anyone in the planet says, oh, I have a small disc herniation or whatever, I can't work out, read that book. You can. Discs heal. It takes time. It can take years to completely scar down. But if you can create proper bracing, proper lumbar positioning, proper diaphragm to pelvic floor pressure, you can dissipate the energy going into the lumbar spine and put it through the muscles that it's supposed to. You can put it through the proper biomechanics. You can work your technique. You can do so many things that will actually make you a better lifter in the long run. Injuries or little tweaks are often really, really big blessings because it's a warning sign before something major happens. Like if you're like, I got a little ache or pain here, pay attention. Why do you have that ache or pain? Are you flaring an elbow? Are you arching wrong? Are you not mobile? Do you not do accessory work? Usually the answer is not stopping lifting, it's changing your lifting and probably adding in more things to address imbalances. So if you go to a professional of any sort that tells you to knock things off without offering a solution on how to regress back and then progress forward, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you have a coach that doesn't give you progressions, regressions, warm up, cool down, stuff like that, they just give you straight sets and you have complaints and they don't address that, you're going to a shitty coach. So I don't care if I catch heat for this, but it's the truth. There is no reason that you can't do some sort of physical activity. There's no reason that you can't maintain health for some reason. Being sedentary is one of the worst things you can do for your body. People over 50, majority of them have disc herniations they don't even know about. Discs don't slip out magically. They have an annulus fibrosa that holds them in place. Yes, you can have annular tears and herniations and things like this. But at the end of the day, proper bracing, breathing techniques, postural analysis, these things, and improving those things, most of the time will get people with very symptomatic discs better. Will it take time? Yes. Does it vary case by case? Yes. Is there a time for surgery? Absolutely. After surgery, does that mean you have to stop forever? No. So, take that for whatever you want. Hope you guys have a great day. And if you have any questions, please DM me.